If anyone to come in.
Hello, good evening. I'm Ralph Krebs. I'm the designer of the Cessaro speaker. The speaker which you see here, we call this speaker A.C.A. SE1, which is a special edition and it's a fully horn-loaded speaker. It's a three-way system, and the system has a super tweeter which is driven by a 703 TAD driver, which is a modification from Cessaro, which our own horn. And we have in a mid-range a 1-inch drive unit with a front-loaded horn. It's a solid wood made by birch plywood. And we have a nickel drive unit, a paper cone with a 2.1 Tesla nickel magnet as well, and is driving a horn, back-loaded horn, which is coming out on the back side of the speaker and coupling on the back of the wall. This speaker has a sensitivity of around 100 dB, and it could be very easy driven from a single-ended amplifier, whatever you want. It could be a 5-watt single-ended or even a 3-watt single-ended, or like we're doing now, it's a 211 from TLA. It's a 20-watt single-ended amplifier. The important thing for our speaker is that the match with amplification and the horn-loaded speaker have to be in a good relation, which means if the amplifier has a quite slow transist information and the speed is not coming there from the amplification, the speaker will tell you immediately, like black and white. This is, a lot of people experience that already, and then they have some preference what they want to use for our speaker system. That's the speaker system where we call it, this is a finished unit and it's not upgradable. And we have other system, it's starting from a 3-way system, we call it alpha. We have a 4-way system, it's called beta. And we have a 5-way system, we call it gamma. All those sections, it's modular constructed and it's upgradable at any time. Which means this is expensive things. Everything is driven by TAD driver from Japan, and the parts are quite expensive. The important thing was for us that we want to construct something without any limitation. We want to use the best parts without counting some money for saving some cost or something. But at the same time, we think about how we can keep the investment for the client. So that we create this idea that we say we do it modular. That means if you own an alpha once, and at any time, a couple of years later, you can exchange to a beta without losing any money or without selling anything at all. Because all the people in audiophile, they got experience, if they're selling something, even a half year later, they're losing easily 40%, 50% or whatever. So, and that's the concept, that you can go with our systems for a very long time. And what we're saying always, if the physics not totally changed or something changed, then the system will be not changed. It doesn't mean we can't do any modification. If there's some modification coming out or there's something we can do, we always can provide it to any customer. And the other thing is, this is a part of our philosophy of the company, which means all the systems get including a service package, which means it could be installed at the customer's place, and we do the match, we do the acoustic treatment help and all these kind of things. It's just not you're buying a box and finish. And it's also a long-term relationship, which means if there's something you can ask, you can call at any time, which means we are very close even to the client. Again, we are not selling directly, we have our partners in different countries, but if there's any help needed, even they can contact the manufacturer at any time, and we provide the service as good as we can.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you very much for everything.
Thank you.
Bye.